Welcome back to our Sunday specials. According to the great philosopher Aristotle, quality is not an act, it's a habit. This statement summarizes the journey of one young man, Ayodele Dada, who rose from a humble background to become University of Lagos' all-time best graduating student. Dada of the Psychology Department has set a record by graduating with a cumulative grade point average of 5.00. That's out of a possible 5.00. But the journey, unknown to many, did not start in one day. Tunji Olanipeku in this special report takes a peep into the background of the student and the factors that made him a candidate of excellence.
According to the great philosopher Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This statement summarizes the journey of one young man, Ayodele Dada, who rose from a humble background to become University of Lagos' all-time best graduating student. Ayodele Dada of the Psychology Department set a record by graduating with a cumulative grade point average of 5.00 out of a possible 5.00. But the journey, unknown to many, did not start in one day.
It's in nursery 2, so I was called by the school authority to come to the school. When I got to the school, I was invited into the principal's office, Mrs. Lanion. He said, we just want to inform you that Ayo has been given a double promotion. I just signed, I said, oh, thank God. So he just did only first term in that nursery 2, and he was taken to primary 1.
From a tender age, an enviable seed of excellence was sown into his life, with strong appetite for reading anything and everything he came across. This hunger for greatness grew with him as he proceeded in his education. We visited his secondary school in the heart of Ajegunle Apapa to find out what his record was.
Setting a record of over 54 years in the University of Lagos is no small thing at all. In fact, we should all close shop today and be celebrating.
Cyprian Anyaucha was his class teacher in secondary school. We tracked him to Port Harcourt, his current base. As expected, he was proud to be part of the success story Ayodele has become.
Once it comes to academics, he doesn't compromise. So I was not surprised one bit when I heard his grade. So he's someone that does his work. He attends lectures, very attentive in class. He asks questions.
To get 5.00 CGPA, it means a student must make straight A's in all courses for the entire duration spent on campus. Did Ayodele have this in mind when he got admission into University of Lagos?
Always wanted to make a first class. I always wanted to be the best, but getting straight A's, well, it was just after that first semester when I had it, I knew it was possible. So it was just a matter of replicating what worked in the past.
Alex Igudunase was Ayodele's lecturer. He captured the academic feat of the young man like this.
It just came to my notice when I marked his first exam. And marking his first exam was what really jolted me, and I knew that we may just be dealing with the genuines here. In subsequent exams, it just turned out to be the same. It turned out to be safe.
He's unique, he's driven. Whenever he says, I want to do this, he's going to do it. He doesn't care if he flogs himself to do it.
He gives you the exact date that stuff happens, and he's really fascinating.
It's unbelievable that someone will get a perfect score. But I can tell you that upon my honor and integrity, this is just one of the very best students I've ever met in my life.
For one to perform creditably in academic work, it is believed that the student should be emotionally stable, have the basic necessity of life to avoid distraction, and be exposed considerably to modern tools for studying. For Ayodele Dada, we ask if this was the situation.
I'm sorry at this point. These are some of the questions I've been trying to, if I didn't know it to come again. I will not see anything as a kind of motivation. All I always tell them was, do your best. You know how we are. We are not rich. I remember during his secondary school days, we didn't even have money to change his uniform. Whenever he went to school, then he would use his bag to cover the knicker so that it will not be. So I kept sewing. In fact, they made me know how to make use of the needle and thread. Because when they have gone to bed, I will sew and sew, even socks. But when he gained admission into the university, because there were a lot of people that played a great role in seeing that happen, he could not settle for less. He had to come out the best in order to make them happy, because these are family, friends, church, for all those who have helped. Ayo said he was not going to let them down, that he will do his best.
Although the socio-economic condition under which Ayodele was born and grew up still abides with the family, his mother only hopes that it is time for her tears to get wiped by the success of her beloved son. Tunji Olanipekun, TVC News, Lagos.
A man from a humble background becoming the wonder of today in Nigeria, who says Nigeria's future isn't bright. There are many Ayodele dadas across Nigeria. Who knows, your child could be one of them. So set your child and help your child to grow. And that's it on TVC News, Our Nigeria and Sunday Specials. I am Azizat Olaoluwa. Thanks for watching.